All right, good evening and welcome to Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island for tonight's Rhode Island Interscholastic League swim meet between your Mount Hope High School and the Pilgrim. I don't know Pilgrim's nickname. I just thought about that. The Pilgrim, I forget who they are, and St. Raphael Academy, I believe, is the other team here. So Bill Nelson, I wanted to jump in quick. I see you retracted your message. Before I went live, you were telling me you could hear me loud and clear, and I got nervous. I was talking to people here at the table, and I thought I was on mute, but I got nervous there, Bill. You made me a little nervous. So welcome to everybody. It's been a long day here at Pods. So Pods has been the host to 3 swim meets. This will be the 3rd for the day. We started off this afternoon with Seekonk High School. We moved on to the Wheeler School, and now we're ending it all with Mount Hope here at 8 o'clock. So we have an 8 o'clock scheduled time for the meet, as you can see right now in the poll. Mount Hope going through their warm-ups. All right, Bill. Bill can hear me now. That's good. Perfect. If there's any issues with the audio or the video, certainly let me know. But we should be in for a great night of swimming, just like we did last week. It's the same order of events. So we're going to start off with the 2 Medley Relay, followed by the 2 free, the 2 IM, the 50 free, the 100 fly, the 100 free, the 5 free, the 2 free relay, the 100 back, 100 breast, and we're going to end it, as we always do, with the 400 free relay. So we had a great showing last week. We had, I believe, 30 people, or 31, on the live stream, which was a very good showing for the first meet here at Pods. And I think I challenged all the Mount Hope families out there this week to, let's see if we can get 40 or 50 people. So we'll see what kind of an audience we have here tonight. We're already up to 13. We haven't even started yet. We're looking to get started around 8 o'clock. Could be 8:05, but we will be somewhere around there. As you see your swimmers from Mount Hope as they're finishing their warm-ups. Right now, we have our officials ready. We have our volunteer parents timing. So I'd like to say thank you to them who are here, a couple of them came over and had a conversation with me earlier, which I appreciate. So it looks like Huskies are going to be going through some warm-up starts here in preparation to get this meet going around 8 o'clock, 8:05. Who else is out there? So we have 15 people on the stream, on the broadcast right now. Just like last week, it would be great. Oh, excellent. I just got fed some inside information from Coach Dutra. So tonight's swim meet is against Cranston East and the combined team of Providence Country Day and St. Raphael Academy, which I will admit is my alma mater. 1994 graduate of St. Raphael Academy. It feels like it was forever ago, and it really was forever ago. So, who's out there on the live stream? We got 16 people chiming in so far. We're going to have a great night. We're going to have some fun. We're going to see some exciting swimming. Your first event is going to be the 200 Medley Relay. Both girls and the boys will have one entry in it. For the girls, Isabel Carrera, Hope Tiska, Eva White, and Allison Devine. And on the boys' side, Sean Cummins, who is going to swim backstroke, I believe, for the first time. So really excited to see Sean and what he can do in the backstroke here. He'll lead off the 200 Medley Relay. He'll be followed by Liam Reich, Brandon Nelson, and Nick Marsili in the 200 Medley Relay. That will be followed by the 200 free. On the girls' side will be Dana Cobry and Anna Krizwicki. On the boys' side, it will be Gordon Kopecki, Ryan Patullo, and Ben Hartley. In the 200 IM, which will follow, it will be Eva White and Hope Tiska. And on the boys' side, it will be Brandon Nelson and Liam Reich. So those are the first 3 events that we're going to bring to you here. Yay, Sean. Yes, I'm excited for Sean Swim. Coach Dutra was telling me just a little while ago that it's going to be, I believe, his first time swimming the backstroke. So pretty excited about that. We had a few swimmers in the Wheeler meet this afternoon who it was their first time swimming a particular event, and they did a great job. So Catherine, thanks for chiming in. Who else is out there? Listen, folks, don't be shy. I told you last week, I'm very familiar with Bristol, being a 1999 graduate of Roger Williams University. And Bristol pride always shines through, and one thing Bristol is not shy. So please, jump into the live chat. Tell me who you are, who you're here to see. You got a joke? Sure. Throw it out there. Let's see if it's funny. We are here to have a good time. It's Friday night. It's the end of the week. You're about to see your swimmers crush their swim meet tonight, which I am wholeheartedly looking forward to. And we're just going to have a great time here at Pods in East Providence, Rhode Island. Okay, so you'll see your Huskies going through their starts. Coach Dutra leading the way here to get everyone ready. We're up to 21 viewers already, and the meet hasn't even started. This is fantastic. So I will apologize in advance, right? So it's really cold out, and then you come into this pool, and it's really hot in here. Temperature is probably like 84 in the pool area, and this happened to me this afternoon. It's doing some bad things to my throat, going from the freezing cold to the high humidity inside. So if you hear me mute, or if you lose your sound for a minute here or there during the meet, don't worry, just me, just muting so I don't cough or clear my throat in your ear. But fear not, no sickness here. Feeling good, I'm really excited about the meet. So the swimmers have exited the pool right now. We should be getting started very shortly here, as we are up to 22 viewers. So for those of you who have just joined, thank you very much for dedicating some of your Friday night to listening to me, but more importantly, watching your Mount Hope Huskies as they swim in a Rhode Island Interscholastic League meet tonight versus Cranston West and the combined team of Providence Country Day and St. Ray's. So in these virtual race environments, what will happen is the times will all get calculated and combined. They'll take a look at Cranston West and PCD St. Ray's times, and then they will determine who are the winners here. So we have some swimmers that are going over to meet with the officials right now, as you can see on the far side of the pool. I don't know if that's like a captain's meeting or whatever, but we are very close to getting started here at Pods, and I cannot go through this meet tonight having Bill and Catherine, my only participants, in the live chat. So I'm going to, if I don't get some of my friends out here chiming in, I'm going to start calling out some parents. Let's go, folks. Friday night. Hopefully you're sitting in front of your TV watching this, maybe iPad or computer, maybe in front of the fireplace. You may or may not have a end of the week refreshing beverage in hand. And you're going to see some good swimming action tonight here at Pods. And what a crazy week it's been, right? So from the snow, I didn't even know it was supposed to snow earlier this week. Woke up one day, we had, I don't know, I live in Seekonk, about 6 inches of snow or maybe more. Then we had some crazy cold temperatures like we have today. And how about Wall Street? Woo! For those of you who follow the stock market, what a crazy week. Unprecedented movements on so many companies. The hedge fund folks are a little upset here. We got your average Joes that are making a lot of money, and I'm just sitting back eating my popcorn watching it all. It's been a very exciting week, to say the least. So once again, you can see on the far side of the pool, these may be the captains from your Huskies, I'm not sure, meeting with the officials before the race. All right, so Catherine, yes. Catherine, listen, you can, if no one else is chiming in, Catherine, please. I want you to cheer Sean the whole time. All right, so we have Lynn back. Lynn Nave. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly, Lynn. But Lynn is watching Liam, as she did last week, from California. So Lynn is going to win the award most likely as the furthest viewer from Seekonk, Massachusetts. And Lynn, and I'm guessing it's probably not single digits where you are right now. So good for you. Thank you for taking the time to join us on this Friday night here in beautiful but frigid East Providence, Rhode Island. So we're approaching the 8 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. We should be ready to go in any moment here. All right, we get some more folks chiming in here. So let's see. Lydia Fernandez is watching her best friend Megan. All right, Lydia. Let's see. Where's Megan here on my sheet? Meg Harley. So she's swimming in the 50 free. Meg is. She'll be swimming in lane 4. So keep an eye on her. That's the 4th race. Carly Reich is checking in. All right, we have a lot of people now checking in. Sean's grandparents are watching. Catherine, where are they? Are they local? Are they Rhode Island, Massachusetts, or do we have some out-of-state folks as well? Maybe not as far as Lynn in California. Let me give you a little husky action here. They're going through their pregame chair. All right. Huskies have gone through their pre-race chant. We got officials ready. We have timers ready. All we need are swimmers behind the blocks, and we will be ready to go here, folks. Well, Lynn, that's disappointing. Raining and cold in California, but 52 degrees. I'll take that. I'll take 52 and raining over 6, or whatever the temperature is right now here. Very cold. Very cold, needless to say. So we're up to 32 folks already, and the meet hasn't even started. So once again, Mount Hope showing up and showing out here. So I'm pretty confident we're going to break 40 here tonight, which is awesome. So we're going to get started. I do see the swimmers making their way to the starting blocks. Once again, the first event will be the 200 Medley Relay. I don't know if they're going to combine the girls and the boys, which they could, but I don't think they're going to. So your 200 Medley Relay on the girls' side is going to feature Isabel Carrera, Hope Tiska, Eva White, and Allison Devine. So Carrera will lead off here. She will be in lane 2. As you see, the swimmers make their way. And listen, folks, right? I want to make sure before, when we do our last meet of the year on here, I want to make sure I know who the seniors are and know a little bit about them. I'd like to give them a nice little send-off. So, officials already, swimmers already. Isabel Carrera will be your leadoff here in the 200 Medley Relay. Swimmers will be going out of lane 2. Officials are ready. Swimmers are ready. I'm going to bring you closer to the action here since we have nobody else in the pool. And here we go, folks, the 200 girls Medley Relay. All right, Carrera is in the water, and we are underway here at Pods in East Providence, 8:03 on the East Coast. Carrera will start us off with the backstroke. She'll transition over to Tiska, who will hand it off to Eva White, with Allison Devine being your anchor tonight. Swimming the last leg of this Medley Relay, which will be the freestyle leg. So here's the transition from Carrera to Tiska. Tiska is in the water. She's going to bring you breaststroke tonight. Solid pull-out by Tiska, who is one of the standout swimmers here on this Mount Hope Husky team. Had a very good meet last week. Her Mount Hope teammates cheering her on the far end of the pool. So Tiska's going to hand it off to Eva White. Let's watch the transition here. Solid transition. No official's hands in the air. That's always a good thing. And White is in the water for the butterfly. One thing I love and appreciate out of all of these swim meets that I've done so far today and leading up to today is the enthusiasm and the sportsmanship. As you watch White, she's going to hand it off to Allison Devine. Allison is in the water here. She will anchor this 200 medley relay, but the sportsmanship and the passion and enthusiasm that these swimmers have for one another is great to see. Swimming can be a very individualized sport, and I'll tell you, your Huskies are making it a total team sport. So as you see Divine, she's at the flags. She's just about done here. That'll conclude the girls' 200 medley relay. I just knocked over a thing of equipment here on the lifeguard chair, so I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble, but the show must go on. So we are going to move on to the 200 medley relay here, which will feature Sean Cummings, Liam Reich, Brandon Nelson, and Nick Marsili. So here we go, Michelle. I hope you're out there watching Sean. He'll be leading off here, swimming the backstroke, I believe, for the first time ever. So we're going to get you into the action a little closer here since they're the only folks in the pool. Once again, this is the boys' 200 medley relay. And a solid start for Sean Cummins. He is in the water. One of the things that you look for in the backstroke is a very stationary head. The less movement you have in your head, the better. And Sean just did a great job completing his first 25. He's hit the wall and he's coming for home, so great job by Sean. He's going to hand it off to Liam Reich. Liam with his trademarked white goggles on that he had last week. Definitely fashion forward here. Looking good out there, Liam. And Liam is in the water. A little late start there. But great job to Sean Cummins finishing the backstroke for the first time. And we have Liam in the water right now swimming the breaststroke. I'll tell you something that really impressed me about Liam last week. He was in a race, he lost his goggles, and we all know as a swimmer that is not a desirable thing to have happen to you, and he did not stop. He just kept motoring on. He ended up swimming a fantastic race. So Reich is going to hand it off to Brandon Nelson. Brandon will swim the butterfly portion of this 200 medley relay. Let's watch the transition here. We have a good touch, clean entry. Brandon Nelson in the pool swimming the butterfly here. So Nelson doing a great job in the butterfly here. Very difficult stroke to swim. He's going to hand it off to your anchor tonight, Nick Marsili. Let's watch the transition here. Marsili is in the water. That was a very loud entry into the pool, but Nick is making his presence felt here as he powers down the pool here for his portion of the freestyle. Solid flip turn down at the other end. Nick breathing about once every 2 or 3 strokes, which is fantastic. He hits the flags, he's at the wall, and that's going to conclude the 200 medley relay on the boys' side. So great job to the team of Cummins, Reich, Nelson, and Marsili there. Especially with Cummins swimming the back for the first time. And I believe we're going to move on to the girls. I believe we're rotating here. So your second event is going to be the 200 free. It will feature in lane 2, Dana Cobry, and in lane 4, Annie Krizwicki. So Cobry in 2, Krizwicki in lane 4. You watch as the team of Cummins, Reich, Nelson, and Marsili walk by the camera position here, just finishing up their 200 medley relay, and you see Cobry and Krizwicki. So Dana Cobry is going to be in lane 2, Krizwicki in lane 4. This is the 200 freestyle.
Girls, 200 yard freestyle. Take your mark.
All right, they are off. Good start. Again, pacing is very important in these mid-distance types of events here, right? So you don't want to go out too fast and be left with nothing in the tank at the end. And conversely, you certainly don't want to hold back too much in the beginning and then have a lot left over in the end. So as we approach our first 50 here, it's going to be Cobry in lane 2, about a half a second lead on Krizwicki in lane 4. But as we saw last week, these things can change very quickly. Both of these swimmers have a nice, smooth, even freestyle pace. And as they come home for the first 100, it's going to be Dana Cobry. She has a little less than a body length lead on Krizwicki. So really the second half of this race is going to determine who wins here. It's Cobry to touch first after the first 100, followed by Krizwicki in lane 4. So shaping up to be a really exciting finish here. I think both girls are going at a nice, even, smooth pace here, not expending all of their energy. It's Cobry to the wall first, followed by Krizwicki. So Cobry at the top of your screen in lane 2, Krizwicki in lane 4 in the middle of your screen. As both of these young ladies will hit the wall and start their final 50. So it's Cobry who has extended her lead a little bit on Krizwicki here. We're going to see what this final 25 brings. Can Cobry hold off Krizwicki? Let's see what Annie has left in her. Annie making a little bit of a late push, folks, but it's going to be Dana Cobry in lane 2. Who takes the 200 free on the girls' side, followed very closely by Annie Krizwicki. So great job from both Annie and Dana with the 200 free. And now we are going to move into the boys' 200 free. In lane 2 will be Gordon Kopecky. In lane 4, Ryan Petullo. And in lane 6 will be Ben Harley. So Kopecky in 2, Petullo in 4, Harley in lane 6. This will be the boys' 200 free. As the boys make their way to the starting blocks here. Once again in lane 2, Kopecky, lane 4, Petullo, and in lane 6 will be Harley, Ben Harley. Ben, one of the taller members of the Mount Hope team. Not a good judge of height, but looks to be 6 feet, 6'1" maybe. Very tall young man. As the swimmers are just about ready, the officials are ready. This is the boys 200 free.
Take your mark.
So once again, Kopecky in lane 2, Patullo in lane 4, Harley in lane 6. So Kopecky and Patullo are neck and neck here after the first 50. Really a dead heat with Harley really in the second place position as Kopecky and Patullo are matching each other stroke for stroke here. This is going to be a very exciting race. So as you can see, Kopecky in 2 is pulled out a little bit ahead of Patullo. See what happens at the wall here, and it is Kopecky who will touch and turn first. Kopecky in lane 2, Patullo in lane 4. Ben Harley in lane 6 here at the bottom of your screen, so lane 1 at the top of the screen. Lane 6 will be your closest to the camera position. And again, it's Kopecky and Patullo neck and neck here. Looks like Gordon maintaining his lead. This is going to be an exciting final 50 here, folks. And it is Kopecky touching the wall first. Let's see if Patullo is going to make his move here. Folks, as you can see, these guys are literally stroke for stroke on each other here. It's going to be Kopecky who touches the wall first. And here we go, folks. The final 25 here. Patullo is picking up the pace. And I think Patullo has taken the lead on Kopecky here out of lane 4. They hit the flags. It is going to be Ryan Patullo with the come from behind victory from lane 4 in the 200 free. In the most exciting event of the night, so in this early night so far. Kopecky had the lead until the final, probably 15 yards. Great comeback by Ryan Patullo, and that is going to bring us to the girls 200 IM. So in lane 2 will be Eva White, in lane 4 will be Hope Tiska. So White in 2, Tiska in 4. And let's see if we can have as exciting of a race as we just had with Kopecky and Patullo here. Ben Harley coming in 3rd. Great race out of Ben, out of lane 6, I should say. Once again, this is the 200 IM. White in lane 2, Tiska in lane 4.
Take your mark.
So it's Eva White out to an early lead in lane 2 here. Powerful butterflyer as she's exhibiting here. She's opened up a pretty sizable lead early on. White will now transition over to the backstroke. Had a nice conversation with both Eva and Hope's mothers tonight. They are both volunteering at the meet and both hit me up with some pronunciation corrections, which I certainly appreciated. So you'll see Eva White here in lane 2. She's at the top of the screen. She's going to transition from backstroke to breaststroke here. She has a pretty sizable lead on Tiska Tiska is in lane 4. We'll follow Tiska's position as she will transition from backstroke to breaststroke here. So as we watch Tiska in the breaststroke going out, you'll see in lane 2, Eva White. A very strong performance so far in this 2IM. She has led this race from the start. She's going to hit the wall and transition over to the freestyle. As you watch Tiska in lane 4, she will transition from the breaststroke over to freestyle as well here in this girls 200 IM. But the story of this race, folks, is going to be lane 2. It's going to be Eva White, who built up a commanding lead from the very beginning. Eva is going to touch the wall. She will be the winner of your girls 200 IM. We'll bring the action back to lane 4, where Hope Tiska has made the turn. She'll bring it home here in the final 25 of the freestyle here. A very grueling event, so both of these young ladies have already swam the Medley Relay, and now they're in the IM. So great job, but congratulations to Eva White, who will take first place in the 200 IM, followed by Hope Tiska. Now it'll bring us to the boys 200 IM. In lane 2 will be Brandon Nelson. In lane 4, Liam Reich. So once again, Nelson in 2, Reich in 4. Both of these young men just swam in the 200 Medley Relay. So not a lot of rest as we go through the meet here. So this will be the 2IM. Nelson in 2, Reich in lane 4.
Take your mark.
And they're off. So Nelson and Reich here will both go out in the butterfly. It's Reich out to a very early lead, but as witnessed in the outstanding race between Kopecki and Petullo, you just never know. And it will be Reich who touches the wall first. He's in lane 4. Nelson not far behind though, so you know, obviously with swimmers, everybody has a strong stroke and a weak stroke, and one of the things that you try to do as a swimmer is keep it close when it's not your best stroke. And so it's going to be Reich to the wall first. He's got about a half-second lead on Nelson as they move into the backstroke. So despite having such a solid performance there in the butterfly, these two swimmers are very close as they have transitioned over into the backstroke. Once again, Brandon Nelson in lane 2, Liam Reich in lane 4 here. At Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island on this Friday evening. You'll see Reich maintains his lead, probably still about a half a second, 3/4 of a second lead. Seems to be opening it up a little bit here though as he'll transition from back over to breast. Let's see if Nelson can make up some time in the breaststroke. As you see Reich there take a little peek to his right. And again, just checking on the competition, right? He wants to see where Brandon is. So it will be Reich who maintains his lead on Nelson as they come home in the breaststroke here. Once again, you saw Reich peeking over his left shoulder to see what kind of a lead he had on Nelson. As you can see, folks, Nelson has cut the lead, so this is going to come down to the freestyle. Can Reich hold Nelson off? Can Nelson catch up here? So it's going to be Liam with about, probably about a quarter of a second lead on Nelson. And let's see what happens here, folks. And Nelson has taken the lead just ever so slightly out of lane 2 in the freestyle here. So in a race that had been, I don't want to say dominated, but led pretty solidly by Liam Wright, Brandon Nelson now has a commanding lead in the freestyle portion, and he's picking up steam. So can Liam catch up here? Wright's picking up some steam, but Nelson has hit the flags, and it's going to be Brandon Nelson out of lane 2, your winner in the 200 IM, with Liam Wright coming in second. So great race all the way around, I'll tell you. Wright had the lead there for most of that race, and Brandon just turned it on when they got to the freestyle. So congratulations to both Brandon and Liam. Great jobs. We're going to move into the 50 free. So don't blink or you're going to miss this one, folks. So in lane 2, Allison Devine. In lane 4, Meg Harley. And in lane 6, Serena Souza. That will be your girls lineup here for the 50 free. We have 36 people on, so we are 4 short of 40. So let's make it happen, folks. Let's make it happen, Husky fans out there. We can find 4 or 5 more people on here to get to 40 and break it. So once again, in lane 2, Allison Devine. In lane 4, Meg Harley. And in lane 6 will be Serena Souza.
Girls 50-yard freestyle. Take your mark.
So looking at the height of Meg Harley, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Meg and Ben are brother and sister. I would like to think I'm correct in that regard. As you see Devine in lane 2, she's to the wall first, followed by Souza in lane 6. Let's see if Souza can catch Devine. Your 50 free winner is going to be Allison Devine out of lane 2. Serena Souza in lane 6, coming in second with Meg Harley coming in third in lane 4. Spectacular job, and Devine was out really quick. And in the 50 free, you have to be almost perfect. So you can't have a bad start, you can't have a bad turn, or it will come back to get you. And great job there from Allison, Megan, and Serena. So we're going to move on to the 50 free on the boys' side. There will be 2 swimmers. Here in lane 2 will be Jacob Perry. In lane 4 will be Sean Cummins. So Perry in 2, Cummins in 4. Looks like the officials are ready here. All right, it's Perry in the water first. Strong start out of Perry in lane 2. And as you can see, Perry nailed the turn there. Really good turn by Jacob Perry. He's blazing a trail here. He will be a winner in the boys 53. Sean Cummings will finish second. Very quick, fast race here in the 50 free. All right, folks, so we are back up to 35. I'm going to try and check on the live chat here. It looks like we have the usual suspects checking in, so I'd like to hear from someone new. And you know what? I'd like to, again, what I mentioned a little bit earlier, I don't have the schedule in front of me, but I know we have 1 or 2 more Mount Hope swim meets to broadcast here from pods. I would certainly like for the last meet that we do to be able to send the seniors on the team off with some, extra special accolades and such So I'd love to understand, what their plans are for next year, ambitions in life, you name it. So you can certainly get that to your coaches, Coach Dutra and Coach Casey as well, or Miss Belial, the athletic director, because I think all of our graduating seniors have had a rough year. Right? Virtually every school in Rhode Island and Massachusetts is hybrid or fully from home. So it hasn't been a great year for seniors last year, and once again, it hasn't been a great year for the seniors this year, but I'd certainly like to send them off with some extra shout outs and some accolades here. So we're taking a quick 5-minute break in the action here right now, folks. So we are up to 37 viewers. So once again, we're eclipsing what we had last week. Last week, the Mount Hope family delivered, I think it was 31 viewers, which was a very high number for the swimming. Here we are up to 39 now, so it's only a matter of time, folks. We're going to hit 40. You guys have done it again. Mount Hope pride, Husky pride here showing through and through. So we certainly appreciate everybody who's taking some time out of their Friday evening to join us here at Pod. Certainly appreciate the officials, the parent volunteer timers. So I did not get their names again, but I believe your timers tonight are the parents of, are the mothers of Ryan Petullo, Hope Tiska, and Eva White. So I don't know any of their names, but I wanted to thank them for taking the time to volunteer tonight. As I mentioned earlier, they helped me with some pronunciations of names, which certainly makes my job a lot easier. So you see a pretty empty pool right now. We're on a 5-minute break. We should be done in a minute or two here. We will resume with the 100 fly. On the girls' side, that will feature Dana Cobry and Isabel Carrera. On the boys' side, Luke Krozak will be the only participant on the boys' side. So we talked about last week the mental side of swimming when you are the only one in the pool. So swimming can be a very individualized, mentally challenging sport in a regular environment. Not to mention an environment where you're swimming in a swim meet and there is no one in the pool to pace yourself with, to pace yourself against. There's no fans in the stands. So I give credit to all of these young ladies and gentlemen who are out here making it happen, swimming hard, and just showing that, when you put your mind to it, you really can achieve and overcome anything here. So we're live at Pods, swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. So tonight's interscholastic league matchup is between your Mount Hope Huskies, Cranston West, and the combined team from Providence Country Day and St. Ray's. So once again, your next event's going to be the 100 fly. Cobry will be in lane 2, Carrera in lane 4. I was trying to think of some of my favorite things about Bristol this afternoon, to fill some dead time tonight. And there's a lot, right? I love Bristol, went to college there. But I'd have to say my favorite thing about Bristol is on a nice summer afternoon, going down to Independence Park, getting some takeout from Guido's, putting a blanket with my wife and kids, watching the boats go by and eating dinner. We do that almost once a week in the summertime. It's just great playing Frisbee or playing catch or throwing the football around on the field. Great ice cream place. I forget the name of the ice cream place right across the way. I'm sure you are all very familiar with what I'm talking about, but just a beautiful area. Beautiful, beautiful area. As you see, Dana Cobry and Isabel Carrera both lined up. Cobry will be in lane 2. Carrera in lane 4 for the 100 fly here tonight. We have any Quitos fans out there? Come on, folks. We're a little quiet right now. That story must have resonated with a few of you out there. I'm sure you've been to Independence Park, eaten at Quitos. I mean, that area just has an amazing amount of great restaurants. And then to cap it off with ice cream on a nice summer night really hits the spot here. So it looks like we're ready to get started again in the 100 fly. Lane 2 will be Dana Cobry, lane 4, Isabel Carrera. So Dana and Isabel are ready. The officials are ready. I am ready. And here we go, folks. This is the 100 fly.
Take your mark.
So you have Cobry in lane 2, Carrera in lane 4. Dana's out to a quick start here in lane 2. Dana will be in lane 2 with the white cap. Carrera is in lane 4 with the dark colored cap. So after your first 50, your leader will be Dana Cobry in lane 2. Again, we're going to have to see what Carrera has left in the tank here when they hit the wall for that final 25. We've seen a couple of races so far tonight where the person leading for 3/4 of the race has been unable to hold on. So it is Cobry at the wall first, followed by Carrera. Let's see if Cobry can hang on and if Carrera can catch her here. Cobry looks very strong, as does Carrera. I don't think Carrera is going to catch her, though. Cobry hits the flags. She will be first to touch the wall. Dana Cobry, your winner in the 100 fly, followed by Isabel Carrera in lane 4. All right, we're getting some Quitos love out there. Michelle Cummins, Bill Nelson, yes. I'm speaking your language now. That's one of my favorite places for sure. And I have to say, when I was in college, my grandparents would take me to the Lobster Pot. And that, my Rhode Island accent just came out there really bad. Wow. The Lobster Pot in Bristol we would go there almost every other week. So I know the Lobster Pot is still open. One of my other favorite restaurants. It's been a good probably 10 to 12 years, though, since we've been there. So we're going to move on in the action. This is the boys' 100 fly. You will have one swimmer. He's in lane 2, Luke Krozak. So Luke is swimming out of lane 2. He's the only one swimming in this race. Going to get you a little tighter in on the action here. So Luke is in the water. Luke is, like many of the male Mount Hope swimmers, has chosen to forego a swimming cap. Many of the Mount Hope boys do not wear swim caps. But Luke looking strong here in the 100 fly. Luke with some very powerful strokes. Strong kick, good two-hand touch. One of the key elements to butterfly. You're going to touch that wall with 2 hands every time you come into the wall. So Luke's going to make the turn here and head for home. Once again, great job by Luke. Very difficult to swim this race with no one to swim against, and Luke has demonstrated that mental toughness there as you see him finish in lane 2. So congratulations to Luke Krozak on a great race. And we're going to move into the 100 free on the girl side. Lane 2 will be Eva White. Lane 4 will be Annie Krzyzewicki. So White in 2, Krzyzewicki in 4. White coming off a solid 200 IM. So let's see if she can replicate what she did a few minutes ago. And they are off. So White in lane 2, Krzyzewicki in lane 4. White is out to an early start. We have broken the 40 mark, ladies and gentlemen. 40 viewers. Once again, appreciate you all taking the time to join us tonight as you see Eva White in lane 2. Out to an early lead here, showing the powerful freestyle stroke off here. So Eva in lane 2, Krzyzewicki in lane 4. Eva has made the turn. So it will be Eva White out of lane 2. First place in the 100 free. Annie Krzyzewicki will come in second as you see her finishing up here in lane 4. So White continues the assault on the meet here tonight with another great swim. So we'll move on to the 100 free on the boys' side. We'll feature in lane 2 Jacob Perry, in lane 4 Ryan Patullo, and in lane 6 will be Ben Harley. So I see Darlene Wilson checking in. So it's Eva's aunt and grandmother watching from North Carolina. All right. I'll tell you, you got one heck of a swimmer. Eva has been tearing it up last week and off to another great start this week. So thanks for taking the time to join us here. Once again, in the 100 free on the boys' side, we'll have Jacob Perry in lane 2, Ryan Patullo in lane 4, and Ben Harley in lane 6. They're off. Good start out of Perry and Patullo. Harley right there challenging. So let's see what happens here, folks, in this boys 100 free. Tell you, the girls have set a very high bar for the gentlemen to keep up with tonight. So after the first 50, it will be Jacob Perry touching the wall first, followed by Patullo and Harley. It is Perry to the wall first. He's getting some encouragement from Coach Dutra. This will be Jacob Perry's race. He will come in first place out of lane 2. Ryan Patullo in lane 4 will take home second place, and Ben Harley out of lane 6 will take third place. So another great race out of the boys here tonight here at Pods. And that will take us, folks, to our longest race of the night. You know where we're going here, as we're up to 42 viewers. Huge thank you to the Mount Hope Husky family for taking the time to join us here tonight. So we're going to move into the 500 free. We're going to see Laura Deal for the first time tonight. She'll be in lane 2. And we're going to see Serena Souza, who just swam in the shortest event of the night, the 50 free. Serena is going to be out of lane 4. So Deal in lane 2, Souza in lane 4. This is going to be the girls' 500 freestyle.
Girls, 500 yard freestyle. Take your mark.
All right, so Deal and Souza are off. It's really difficult to give you play-by-play during a 500. So as the camera position continues to follow Deal and Souza, so Deal is in lane 2, Souza is in lane 4. I will once again reminisce about Bristol and say it is amazing what Roger Williams University has done since I graduated in 1999. So shortly after graduating in 99, I probably didn't go back down to Roger Williams to check out the campus. I don't know, it was probably a good 8 to 10 years. And I'll tell you, that is the crown jewel of Rhode Island colleges or universities, with the money that has been spent with the athletic field house and the dorms and the different buildings. I'll tell you, what an amazing place. I really wish Roger Williams looked like that when I went there. I mean, it's got a great, it's situated very nicely right on the water. But I'll tell you, it did not look like that in 1999. So kudos to Roger Williams University. So as you see, Laura Deal, she's in lane 2. She has jumped out to a little bit of a lead on Serena Souza. Again, it's very difficult to gauge these 500s because there's just so much swimming. I've literally seen kids who have had a 50-yard lead through the first 6 to 8 laps and have that lead dissipate come the end of the race. But Laura Deal's holding strong. She's in lane 2 at the top of your screen. Serena Souza is in lane 4, so Deal is at the top of your screen with the black swim cap. Souza is in lane 4 in the middle of your screen with the pink swim cap here. As both swimmers continue to motor on here in the 500 free. I can see the 500 free being a very painful event. You're swimming all that distance. The lactic acid has probably already started to build up. This is where hydration, stretching, all of that comes into play here. As you'll see Deal continue to maintain that lead out of lane 2. I'm going to focus in on Deal for a minute here. I'm going to get tight into the action here. She's got a pretty sizable lead on Souza in lane 4. And you'll see typically, you know, in a 50 free, it's not uncommon to see a swimmer only breathe once or twice, maybe 3 times during a whole 50 free. Once you get into the distance events, completely different. So you'll see Deal with a pretty steady, even pace here. She's breathing on every stroke. Here in lane 2, she's breathing away from the camera position here, so it's a little difficult to tell. But Laura continuing to maintain her lead. We're going to bring you some action from Serena Souza here. So Serena's in lane 6. Excuse me, Serena's in lane 4, I should say. She's got the pink cap, and she's breathing on every stroke too, right? So you got to get that oxygen into the system here. Avoid that cramping. As you see Serena make the turn. So Serena will be going to swim on lap 11. Going to bring you out a little wide here as you see Deal and Souza. Souza is about to make the turn on the far end of the pool for lap 11. I believe this is going to be lap 13 for Deal once she reaches the far end of the pool. So yes, Bill, I would agree with your wife. Roger Williams looks nothing like it did in the mid-90s. The mid to late 90s, it might as well have been a different university with the money that has been invested now. Definitely 5-star university as far as where it's situated, the view, the facilities. So you'll see Souza here out of lane 4. She's about to finish lap 13. Deal is about to finish lap 15. Both swimmers have done a great job at maintaining the pace that they've had in the beginning. Typically around lap 15 is where you'll see swimmers start to realize, and the light bulb sometimes goes on, that, oh, I got a lot of energy here. Might not have to hold back as much as I thought. So we'll see if that happens here. Souza and Deal both make the turn here in lanes 4 and 2, respectively. It's nice to see their Husky teammates lined up at the far end of the pool, giving them words of encouragement. Here, definitely a challenging race. I would not want to trade positions with Laura or Serena tonight at all. I do not think I could swim a 100 without stopping, and that's the bell lap. So Laura Deal has entered the bell lap. She has 2 laps to go here. Traditionally in the 500 event, they will do the bell for the leader to notify them that this is their last lap. They will not do the bell for any other swimmer. Fortunately, on the far end of the pool, the counters are letting the swimmers know what lap they're on and how much they have left. So Deal has made the turn, and it's been a great race for Laura, right? So she's led wire to wire here. She's maintained a great pace throughout. This is Laura's only, no, it's not her only event of the night. She will be swimming in the 100 breast a little bit later on. But it will be Laura Deal out of lane 2. She will be your winner in the 500 free, so congratulations to Laura. Great job. As you see Serena Souza here in lane 4. She'll make the turn. This is essentially her bell lap. All right, Souza will make the turn. So let's hear it for Serena Souza, folks. Great job by Serena here out of lane 4. Laura Deal in lane 2, your winner, followed by Serena Souza in lane 4. As the Pods facility erupts in applause here for these 2 swimmers. So this is going to take us to the boys 500 free. Going to hear a couple familiar names. They've already raced in a couple races so far tonight, I believe. So Nick Marsili in lane 2. Liam Reich in lane 4. So Reich has already swam in the medley relay and the 2IM, and Marsili was in the medley relay as well. So you're going to have Nick Marsili in lane 2, Liam Reich in lane 4 here. This is the boys 500 free.
500 yard freestyle. Take your mark.
All right, they are off. Marsili has his trademark big splash entry into the pool. Reich also in lane 4, so Marsili in 2. Reich in lane 4. Again, another 2 male Husky swimmers foregoing the swim cap. Reich in his patented white goggles with blue lenses. Marsili at the top of the screen with black goggles with dark lenses. As both of these young men continue to move on here in the 500 free. Hard to believe that we are already more than halfway done with the event tonight. Only have 4 events left. The 2 free relay, the 100 back, the 100 breast, and the 4 free relay. As always, it has been my pleasure to be able to bring this action to you wherever you are. Most of you are likely in Bristol or Warren, but we do have folks, once again, California, North Carolina. So we appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here. Once again, you have Nick Marsili, top of your screen, in lane 2, Liam Reich in lane 4. Very close race. Marsili keeping it really close here. Slow and steady pace. Both of these swimmers making sure not to expel too much energy in the early going here, because they're going to need that, as they've only completed about a third of the race at this point, or will just about complete a third after this turn. So it's Liam Reich in lane 4. Continues to keep that lead. He's got about a 2.5 second lead on Marsili. Looks like he's expanded that lead probably to about 3.5 seconds, 3 3/4 seconds. But both swimmers doing a great job in what is the longest, most grueling event of the night, the 500 free. Okay, so it will be Liam Reich touching the wall first. Again, Marsili staying within striking distance. He's about 2 to 4 seconds behind Reich here, which is not an insurmountable lead in a 500 free, as both swimmers make the turn on lap 11. Reich maintains his lead, and the breathing from both of these swimmers enables both of them to see where each other are in the pool. Reich breathing to his left right now, Marsili to his right, well aware of where each other stand in the pool until they make the turn here. Reich continues to breathe to his left, Marsili to his right. Reich has opened up a little bit of a lead, maybe looking at a 4 to 5, maybe 4 to 5 second lead on Marsili right now as they complete lap 13 here in the 500 free. So it's about a 7-second lead for Reich over Marsili at this point. Liam Reich out of lane 4, Nick Marsili in lane 2. Reich continues to maintain that lead, but Marsili will not go away. Both of these guys in great shape. I'd probably guess both of them participate in some other sport at Mount Hope as well. You will see that a lot of the times athletes will use swimming as a way to stay in shape for another sport, especially in high school. As you see Reich touch the wall there for lap 17 with Marsili right behind him. So again, Liam Reich has led the race from the beginning, but Nick Marsili will not go away here. This is the bell lap for Reich, so if Marsili's going to make a move, he's going to do it here. Looks like Reich has picked up the pace just a little bit here, inspired by the bell, knowing that the end of the meet, or the end of this 500, I should say, is right around the corner. You see their teammates holding the red sign there. That means it's the final lap here. And it's going to be Liam Reich. He's going to be your winner here tonight in the boys 500 free. Reich has led this race from the beginning. Strong showing by Reich and Marsili. You'll see Liam finishing up there in lane 4, Marsili finishing up in lane 2. About a 5-6 second difference between both of the swimmers here. So once again, congratulations to Nick Marsili in lane 2 and your winner, Liam Reich, in lane 4. Great race. That'll bring us to our girls 200 free relay. Swimming will be leading off Annie Krizwicki, followed by Allison Devine, Dana Cobry, and Hope Tiska, who will be the anchor in this 200 free relay event tonight. As the girls are on the far end of the pool, officials are at the scorer's table here. Certainly a different pace to these meets as to what we're used to. In a typical swim meet, in a non-COVID type of environment, this type of meet with 2 other schools would probably be a 2.5 hour meet. So we're just about at the hour mark, folks, and we have 4 events left. So the one good thing, I can't even say good, but a somewhat benefit to what's going on is the swim meets are going a lot quicker, and you are able to watch them from the comfort of your home or wherever you may be tonight. So once again, this is going to be the 200 free relay. Annie Krizwicki will lead it off for the girls, followed by Allison Devine, Dana Cobry, and Hope Tiska. Jennifer Devine checking in, giving Liam some props on the great job in the 500, and rooting on her daughter, I presume to be her daughter, Allison, who will be swimming the second leg of this 200 free relay tonight. So once again, Krizwicki will lead off, followed by Devine, Cobry to follow, and Hope Tiska swimming your anchor leg here of this girls 200 free relay. So the girls are ready, the timers are ready, your play-by-play guy is ready, but the officials are not ready. So they are at the far end of the pool. I'm really not sure what's going on. However, we should be ready to go in a couple minutes here, or hopefully a lot sooner than a couple minutes. You see some of the Mount Hope girls dancing. For the camera position now, get you a little closer to the action here. All right, the meeting of the minds is over between the officials. We're ready for action, folks. This is your 200 free relay. Annie Krizwicki will be in the water first. She will be your opening swimmer here.
Girls, 200-yard freestyle relay. Take your mark.
All right, Krizwicki in the water first. She's in lane 2. She's out to a quick start here in the girls 200 free relay. So Krizwicki will transition and hand it off to Allison Devine. She's on the blocks and ready to go here. Let's watch this transition and handoff. Good entry there by Allison. So we talked about breathing. If you watched Allison through that first 25, she only breathed once. So let's see what she does on the way back here. She's taken 2 breaths so far, 3. Allison will hand it off to Dana Cobry. Clean transition here. Cobry is in the water. Again, we're going to take a look at the breathing here. Cobry has not taken a breath yet. 1 breath. So it looks like your first 3 swimmers, 1 breath in the first 25. See what Cobry does on the way back. 1 breath. 2 breaths, and she's going to hand it off to the anchor here, Hope Tiska. In lane 2, Tiska is in the water. She's got the green cap here. In lane 2. Hope swimming in her 3rd event of the night so far. So great showing here from the girls in the 200 free relay as you see Tiska finish up here. Hit the wall, cheers all around here. The team of Krizwicki, Devine, Cobry, and Tiska have completed the 200 free relay, and now we'll move on to the boys. We'll have Luke Krozak leading off, followed by Gordon Kopecki, Ryan Petullo, and Jacob Perry. So once again, as the boys make their way to the starting blocks, you will have Luke Krozak, Gordon Kopecki, Ryan Patullo, and Jacob Perry. All of the boys will be swimming out of lane 2. And Krozak will be in the water first.
Take your mark.
We're off here on the boys 200 free relay with Luke Krozak in the water first for your Huskies of Mount Hope. Krozak will hand it off to Gordon Kopecki here, who is ready to go on the block. So let's watch that transition. Always the most important part of a relay. Good transition there. Kopecki is in the water. Gordon last swam in the 200 free. Now he's back for the 200 free relay as he makes the turn on the far end of the pool. Kopecki will hand it off to Ryan Patullo, who will swim the third leg of this 200 free relay. Patullo is in the water. Some really fast swimming from Patullo there. Very strong and powerful young man, has a strong stroke, and he's going to hand it off to Jacob Perry, who will be your anchor here tonight in the 200 free relay. So let's watch this transition. Great handoff there from Patullo to Perry. Perry makes it look easy, effortlessly gliding through the water here with a strong kick. So he's going to hit the flags. He will hit the wall. That will be the 200 free relay for the boys. Team of Luke Krozak, Gordon Kopecki, Ryan Patullo, and Jacob Perry. Okay, this will bring us to the final 3 events of the evening here at Pods. This will be the girls 100 back and will feature Isabel Carrera in lane 2, Meg Harley in lane 4. So Carrera in 2, Harley in lane 4.
Girls, 100-yard backstroke. Take your mark.
Very strong pull out there and start by Carrera in lane 2, and she opens a sizable lead based on that start. And really, like most things swimming, obviously technique is very important, but most races, especially at the high school, club, and semi-pro level, comes down to the start and turns. So Carrera has had a strong start. She's in lane 2. Harley is also doing a great job here in lane 4. We'll stick with Meg through the turn here. Nice turn by Harley, and we're going to bring it back to Isabel Carrera in lane 2, who is blazing a trail through the water here. In lane 2, she's going to be the winner of your 100 back here at Pods. So it's Carrera in lane 2. She'll take first place. We're going to bring you back to the action in lane 4 with Meg Harley. She's made the turn for her final 25. So both Carrera and Harley doing a great job tonight. You hear Megan's Mount Hope teammates chanting her name as Megan finishes up here, and fantastic job by Meg Harley. So great job to our winner here in lane 2, Isabel Carrera. Great job by Meg Harley in lane 4 as well. Jennifer, I'm looking at your live chat. You said, oof, Allie's dives. Yeah, Allison had a pretty interesting entry into the water, but she certainly made up for it with her speed in the pool for sure. So this is going to take us to the 100 back on the boys' side. Lane 2 will be Gordon Kopecky. Lane 4, Brandon Nelson. So Kopecky in 2, Nelson in 4. This is the boys' 100 back.
Take your mark.
So once again, Kopecky in lane 2 towards the top of the screen. Nelson in lane 4 toward the middle of the screen. Both of the swimmers out to a pretty even start, although it is Kopecky. Has a little trouble there with the lane line. Looks like he brushed up against it. Seems to have straightened himself out here. In lane 2. So at the 50-yard mark, it is Kopecky in lane 2 with the lead on Nelson out of lane 4. Kopecky continues to hug that lane line between lanes 1 and 2. Very close to the position there. Let's see if it impacts him as he makes his turn here, his final turn. Looks like he course corrected there, got toward the middle of the pool as Nelson will make his turn, his final 25 turn as well. But your winner in the 100 back will come from lane 2. It will be Gordon Kopecky. In lane 2, your winner in the 100 back, Brandon Nelson, will take second place here tonight at Pods. And that will take us to the second to last event of the evening here from Pods. Will be the 100 brass. Hope Tiska will be in lane 2. Laura Deal will be in lane 4. So Tiska just coming off the 200 free relay. Deal coming off the 500 free, which she just swam. So once again, Hope Tiska in lane 2. Laura Deal in lane 4. This is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke.
Take your mark.
So Tiska will be at the top of your screen in the green cap. Deal in the middle of the screen with the black cap. And it is Tiska at the wall first here in the 100 breast. Seems like the breaststroke is definitely Tiska's event here. Very smooth breaststroker, good pullouts as you watch Deal hit the wall here in lane 4 as well as these swimmers both make their way for the final 50 yards here in the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. Tiska and Deal's Mount Hope teammates screaming some words of encouragement here. These ladies must be tired. A lot of events from both of them. Deal just coming off the 500 free, but it will be Hope Tiska in lane 2. She will take the girls 100 breast tonight. She touches the wall. Deal will be next here, coming in. She's in lane 4. Your 100 breast is going to feature Luke Krozak, and I'll tell you, poor Luke, he can't catch a break. He hasn't really swam an individual event against anyone tonight, so he swam the 100 fly earlier by himself, and he's going to do the same thing here with the 100 breast. So he'll be swimming out of lane 2. Once again, Luke Krozak in lane 2 with the 100 breast here. Krozak is in the water. So good start here by Luke. You'll hear and see his fellow Mount Hope teammates cheering him on here at the far end of the pool. Once again, great sportsmanship by this young group of student athletes here on the Mount Hope swim team. So Krozak's just about to finish his first 50. He'll hit the wall, make that turn for the second 50 here in the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. Good pacing so far by Krozak. So Krozak hits the wall. He will finish the 100 breast. Great job to Luke. And folks, this will bring us to our final event of the evening here at Pods, and it will be the 400 free relay. There will be 2 girls teams swimming in the event. So in lane 2 will be Dana Cobry, Annie Kruzwicki, Isabel Carrera, and Eva White. In lane 4 will be Serena Souza, Laura Deal, Allison Devine, and Meg Harley. So wanted to take this opportunity to remind you that your next Mount Hope Husky swim meet will be a week from tonight, next Friday, February 5th. So we'll be coming on live around the same time next Friday, about 7:45, looking at an 8 p.m. start time here at Pods. Once again, this is the girls' 400-yard free relay. 2 teams, Cobry and Souza, will be your leadoffs. The team in lane 2 will be Cobry, Kruzwicki, Carrera, and White. The team in lane 4 will be Souza, Deal, Devine, and Harley. And I gotta say, I agree with Bill and Jennifer's comments here on the live chat. Hardest thing to do in swimming is swim by yourself, and yes, pre-COVID meets were a lot different. Cobry and Souza in lanes 2 and 4 respectively here.
Face your mark.
So having 2 daughters who are both swimmers, My oldest has been a club swimmer now for 6 years, and our meets are typically at Brown University, our home meets. And for those of you who have seen Brown, it is an amazing facility. You know, $20-30 million pool. And I'll tell you, for those club meets, it is absolutely standing room only for most meets. So yes, these pre-COVID and during COVID swim meets look a lot different here as we see. So Dana Cobry in lane 2, she's got the white cap on. Serena Souza in lane 4 with the pink cap. Cobry's out to an early lead in lane 2 as she hits the wall, and she'll turn for home in her final 25. So Cobry will hand off to Annie Krzyzewicki. So we'll bring you that transition here in lane 2. Cobry about to touch here. Krzyzewicki in the water. Souza is going to hand off to Laura Deal, who just swam the 100 breast. She must be exhausted. Let's watch that handoff. Souza to Deal. Deal's in the water. But I'll tell you, Laura looking very strong after swimming the 100 breast. And we'll take it back to lane 2 with Annie Krzyzewicki with the light colored cap. She's just completed her first 50. Deal is about to finish her first 50. Going to take it back to lane 2 with Annie Krzyzewicki. So she's going to hand it off here in a minute to Isabel Carrera in lane 2. She will be your third leg of this 400 free relay. Once again, Krzyzewicki will transition over to Carrera here. Carrera is in the water. She's got the third leg of this 400 free relay. Deal is going to hand it off to Divine. So let's take a look at Allison's entry here into the water. Deal making her final push at the flag. She's going to hand it off to Allison. Much better entry into the water this time for Allison as she powers along here with the third leg of the 400 free relay for her team. So Divine finishes her first 50, and you're going to see Carrera in lane 2 hand the proverbial baton over to Eva White, who will be the anchor of this girl's 4x100 relay. So Eva White in the water here. Allison Divine finishing up her 100. She's going to hand it over to Meg Harley. Meg just did the 100 back, so let's take a look at the transition here. Great transition. Harley is in the water, swimming the anchor here. As you see Eva White in lane 2, she finishes her first 50. So both of these relay teams looking very strong for Mount Hope. But it is going to be the team of Cobry, Krzyzewicki, Carrera, and White in lane 2 who are going to take first place. As you see Eva White in lane 2 finishing up here. And there you go, folks. Meg Harley will make the turn here as she finishes her first 50. Teammates loudly cheering Meg on. So once again, folks, the next Mount Hope swim meet will take place on Friday, February 5th at 8 o'clock. So that's next Friday. We'll be going live approximately the same time, 7:45, as we did this week. So looking forward to you all that next week of Friday the 5th. As you see, Meg Hawley finishing up here. So this is going to put the cap on a great night of swimming from your Mount Hope Huskies here at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. We certainly appreciate you taking the time on this blustery Friday evening to join us here. So once again, we'll be live again next Friday, February 5th with Mount Hope Swimming. We'll be sure to make sure the coaches get the results out of this meet tonight between your Huskies in Cranston West and Providence Country Day in St. Ray's. So we're we're an hour and 42 in here at 9:30 on the East, and we'll be signing off from Pod. So once again, my name is Jeremy Abreu. We certainly appreciate you spending your Friday evening with us here. Your Mount Hope Huskies had a great meet tonight. I hope you all have a great night and a great rest of your weekend. We will see. Oh no, we won't see you. Wait, what am I doing? Hold on, I'm so sorry. I cannot believe I did that. We have the boys here. Folks, I am off my game a little bit. Wow. I'm so glad I did not kill the stream, because we have your 400 boys free relay, which will feature in lane 2, Krozak, Kopecki, Patello, and Perry. In lane 4, Nelson, Harley, Reich, and Marsili. So Krozak and Nelson will be leading off here. So folks, what just happened, unfortunately, would not have been unprecedented. So about 3 months ago, in live streaming a meet for my daughter's club team, I believe it was the 11 and 12-year-old age group, or maybe it was the 10 and under group, I thought there was the final race. So I called the play-by-play on the final race there. I signed off, and to my horror, I watched a team of kids line up for the next race. Unfortunately, I had already killed the live stream. I couldn't get it back. My computer froze, and yes, it was bad. So fortunately, I recovered here in time. As you see, Luke Krozak leading the way here in lane 2, so he's gonna pass that baton off to Gordon Kopecki in lane 2. Let's watch the transition here. Good transition from Krozak to Kopecki. In lane 4, you're going to see Brandon Nelson hand it over to Ben Harley. Ben is in the water. Kopecki is in lane 2. Harley is in lane 4. We avoided a disaster by me not signing off here. As you see, Kopecki make the turn onto his final 50. You have Harley here in lane 4, but we're going to move on to Kopecki in lane 2. So poor Gordon has lost his goggles here. So Gordon with the goggles around the neck, not missing a beat here as he continues to motor along here. I'm going to bring you really close on this action, folks, because you'll see that Mr. Kopecki has no goggles. He's going to hand it off to Ryan Petullo. So Petullo is in the water. Kopecki avoided a disaster of his own by continuing to persevere without the goggles. And Harley is going to hand it off to Liam Reich here in lane 4. So Patullo and Reich are in the water. Patullo in lane 2. Reich in lane 4. Liam makes the turn on his first 25. Patullo halfway through his final 50 here. We'll stick with Reich here in lane 4. Makes the turn into his final 50. As you see Patullo in lane 2, he's going to hand it off to Jacob Perry. Jacob Perry swimming the anchor position for the relay team in lane 2. It was a very close transition there. Almost a false start there by Perry, but great timing by Jacob Perry as he's in the water here. As you'll see in lane 4, Liam Reich will hand it off to Nick Marsili to swim the anchor. Let's watch the transition here. Reich hits the wall. Marsili is in the water. Perry makes his turn in his final 50. Both Perry and Marsili looking strong here. Both have swum multiple events tonight here. Definitely tired, probably in need of a good meal after this one. As you see, Marsili in lane 4 will finish his first 50. Perry's going to finish up. Your team of Kozak, Kopecky, Patullo, and Perry out of lane 2 will be your winners here in what I can tell you with confidence, folks, is the last event of the night, the 400 free relay. As you watch Nick Marsili hit the wall and make his turn for his final 25. Once again, folks, I'm sorry about that almost disaster. It would have killed me if you were not able to see your swimmers swim the last race here tonight as Marsili finishes up. That is going to be the end of the meet tonight. So once again, from Pod Swimming, we thank you for taking the time to join us here tonight. My name is Jeremy Abreu. We will be back on February 5th, so next Friday, February 5th, for another one of your Mount Hope Huskies swim meets. I don't know who it will be against. I'm sure you will know before I will, but I am looking forward to it. So great job by Mount Hope. Thank you once again to all the parent volunteers here tonight, the coaches, the officials. Once again, this is Jeremy Abreu signing off from Pod Swimming in East Providence. I hope everybody has a great evening and a wonderful weekend. Take care, folks.